Temperatures tonight really drop and snow now starting to stick in the metro area.
And people are sliding all over the place on the roadways. Just went out there about an hour and a half ago, and yeah, so give yourself some extra time. Yeah. The usual advice, especially in the morning, because we will then have gone on with temperatures below freezing for a period of at least 8 hours. Leading up to this, we were pretty warm. So that's the difference between today and yesterday. And hey, look at the snow falling all over the metro. Northwest Portland. Thank you, Ellie Gianola, for submitting your video. We appreciate it. Cornell on 88th. Great. I think she's got a future in photography too. She's doing good. Excellent job, Ellie. Okay, taking you out to 205 and I-84. Understanding that the ramp connecting the two is a bit like an ice rink. So those ramps at this point are going to be the most vulnerable, in addition to bridges, off ramps, on ramps, all of it that you can think of. Just slow down before you take that turn. Here's the Dalles, I-84. We have snow on the roadway, but not all that deep. We're talking about maybe a ½ inch right there. Current temperatures in the gorge, we're in the upper 20s. Corbett, Gresham, Dodson. Over to Cascade Locks at 32, Hood River 30, Government Camp 22, and Troutdale at 30 degrees. A Doppler radar showing us this is where the snow is now. We've seen it take quite a track going basically from the southeast up and around over Battleground, Longview, and now down towards Canby and McMinnville and heading towards Salem, where about an hour and a half ago Salem was completely dry. You can see the overall movement in this 3-hour loop. Now we're going to notice this area of low pressure is going to transition out of our neighborhood. Colder air filtering in from the north is helping to sustain what you see right here. So when is it going to be over with? Well, basically, we're going to have to wait for that northerly push to come through and that area of low pressure to transition out of our state. It's going to take some time here. Even seeing snow for our friends a little bit further south, Sierra Nevada mountains. Current wind chill, we add just a touch of wind to those temperatures. It feels like 22 right now in Portland, feels like 26 in Salem, and Hood River, you're looking at calm conditions, so no wind chill for you. Rain and snow forecast. Let's put this map into motion. Here we go, 1 o'clock in the morning. Now what we're noticing is perhaps a little bit of a deviation a little bit further to the east, where we'll notice that snow kind of start to break up. We get to about midday tomorrow. All this should be out of here, and we're looking at leftover moisture heading a little bit further south towards Bend. Now we get to Wednesday, mostly sunny skies for us. Thursday, a little bit cloudier, but by Friday evening, look at what we see right here on the map. Remember, we're already nice and cold. We are primed up for the next system to deliver some snow that will actually stick. And we're not talking about maybe a ¼ of an inch, perhaps more than that we can measure. In the meantime, take a look at your 7-day forecast. A little more sunshine for you by tomorrow afternoon, but indeed waking up to snow on those grassy surfaces. Temperatures will be in the mid to upper 20s. And when you wake up, even though the snow may not be falling, just be prepared to give yourself some extra time on the roadways, because now we're collecting the snow and it's not going anywhere.
Yeah, the big thing with the kids is school closures and delays, and we'll have that updated list early in the morning for you.
Yes.
Thanks, Natasha. Sure. And still ahead, the